Every 4 years, one tournament generates over $10 billion. This is how the World Cup actually makes its money. FIFA calls itself a non-profit organization. But behind that label sits one of the most profitable businesses in sports. Its money comes from 4 main sources: broadcasting rights, sponsorships, ticket sales, and licensing deals. Broadcasting rights alone bring in billions, as networks across the globe compete to air every match. Networks in the United States alone have paid over $1 billion just to broadcast a single tournament. Global brands pay enormous sums just to have their name associated with the tournament. Top-tier sponsorship packages alone can cost a single company over $100 million. Then there's ticket sales. Millions of fans paying premium prices just to witness history in person. A single World Cup final ticket can sell for thousands of dollars on the secondary market. Licensing deals add another revenue layer. Official merchandise sold across every host city generates hundreds of millions more. Every 4 years, FIFA's total revenue grows bigger than the last. A machine designed to never stop expanding. But here is where the story gets interesting. While FIFA makes billions, the host countries spend billions too. Countries compete fiercely to host the World Cup, spending years lobbying FIFA for the right to do so. Once selected, they must build or upgrade stadiums, airports, hotels, and transport systems, all at the...
And after the tournament ends, many of those stadiums sit empty. Too expensive to maintain, too big for local use.
Studies consistently show that most host countries spend far more than they ever earn back from the tournament. Qatar spent an estimated $220 billion hosting the 2022 World Cup. Meanwhile, FIFA kept the majority of all revenue generated, while the host absorbed virtually all the risk. FIFA is technically registered as a non-profit, yet it regularly generates billions in surplus funds every World Cup. After expenses, FIFA regularly sits on reserves of several $billion, reinvested into its own operations. So where does all that money actually go? FIFA distributes a portion back to national football federations worldwide. Every member association receives development funds. On paper, the goal is to grow football globally. But critics argue the distribution is deeply unequal, with wealthier federations receiving disproportionately more. And what about the players? The ones billions of fans actually tune in to watch? Players receive their World Cup earnings through their national federations, not directly from FIFA. In 2022, FIFA's total prize money pool was $440 million. Perhaps the most valuable asset FIFA controls is something invisible: the right to broadcast every single match. Networks pay extraordinary sums because a World Cup final is one of the last guaranteed mass viewing events on Earth. Broadcasting rights are sold years in advance through competitive auctions, giving FIFA guaranteed income before a ball is even... With streaming platforms now competing against traditional networks, broadcasting prices are climbing higher than ever before.
The 2026 World Cup, hosted across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, is projected to be the highest earning.
With 48 teams instead of 32, more matches means more broadcasting slots, more sponsorship exposure, more Industry analysts project the 2026 World Cup could generate over $14 billion in total economic activity.
The real question isn't how much FIFA makes. It's who actually benefits and who absorbs the cost.
Fans pay more each cycle. Host countries spend more. But FIFA's reserve funds keep growing larger regardless. FIFA has no real competitor. It controls the world's most popular sport, which means it controls the terms for everyone else. The World Cup teaches a fundamental business lesson. Control the platform, and you control all the money that flows through it. Whether it's a sport, a marketplace, or a technology platform, whoever owns the infrastructure captures the most value. Next time you watch a World Cup match, remember, the real game isn't being played on the pitch. It's being played.
Subscribe for Part 3, where we expose the most controversial World Cup hosting decision ever made.